Bouncing with you, that's Harrison. Off we go from Kansas City. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Forced out left. Downfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Packers 50.
They'll try it now with Barkley. Oh, Barkley has fumbled. It looks like the Chiefs have it, and it is Kansas City ball.
This one's going to be tough to start.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A run with Barkley. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Track. 19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. Going to bring up 4th down. We won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. 13-yard line. Throwing right away is Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Mahomes now on second down. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, KC.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Attack!
On first down, it's Mahomes. A dive and a catch. Incredible. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 21-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Here's first and 10.
Yellow!
They'll go again with Giddens. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Backer has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow!
First and
Hey,
goal
Ripley,
at the 9-yard line.
My shot!
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs 7, Texans nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And this will be a Texans first down as he takes it to the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
A gain of 11 on the
Ball
play.
out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
Here we go!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. So after one, it's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this.
set. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Okay,
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5.
50 back, yes. 50 back.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get that out to Barkley. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Okay, ready.
It'll be 3rd. They need 1.
Connect. 6.
Now, faking the give, moving left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will get into the end zone. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Texans.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Carry now for Gittens. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Arjun. Yellow. Return.
Throwing is Mahomes. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he will finally be out of bounds, but hold everything. Flag down, back to the line of scrimmage. This is coming back.
Yellow. Fire.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
High down these two. High down these two. Right side.
On the ground, that is Rashard Smith. He managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Easy. Attack, attack. Yellow. Right side.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, AC. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll bring up second down.
From the 6. The Eagles, 6-2.
They'll run the draw with Barkley. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. They get 24 on that loss. First down for Houston.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big game.
Once again, it's Barkley. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
49-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They work just shy of midfield on 2nd and 9. Back to throw. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Pass the 60, pass the 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On the ground, this is Barkley. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Taken down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They'll look to throw. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Yellow.
On first down, it's Giddens. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. That's Henry Toto on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Second down, they need 7.
Yellow.
On the draw, this is Smith. Oh, yeah. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
2 minutes to go here, till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. 3rd down and 3.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man, left side. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run with Giddens. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. It's 3rd and 4.
Yellow. One.
Mahomes. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll take this one in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will take a 21-7 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here's Xavier Legette. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
19 Chargers, 19 Chargers. Go.
He'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
On the jump.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. 60 by 60.
Throwing now from the gun. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate, there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60. 18 Rattle. 18 Rattle.
Back to the air one more time. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Okay, break. Timberwolves, 79 Broncos.
He'll drop to throw. He gets this one complete to Johnston. Well, we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Jake Elliott.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Yellow.
Play action here. Mahomes. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Yellow.
Here's a handoff to Giddens. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. How we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close?
Forward. Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chain.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Yellow.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Here's Mahomes. That is caught. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal.
Yellow.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. way to start the drive. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready, set.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, he's got Lee Gas. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
Ready, ready.
45-yard line.
Here we go, set. Cut.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. It's 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
You can feel the frustration starting to build, can't you? It's in their body language. It's how they're getting in and out of the huddle. There's no tempo. There's no energy. Somebody needs to get that huddle, look them in the face and say, hey, guys, we can either sleepwalk through the rest of this game and lose, or somebody be the jump start that we need to really find our rhythm and timing. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
A 62-yard attempt.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Fall down these two.
On the give, it's Gittin. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Yellow. 15.
To throw is Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down.
Ready. Gotta be simple. 18, 5 in. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got his man. checks so far, but that one gives them a first down. They'll run. It's Barkley. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He's going to keep it himself. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
19-18. Cowboys!
To the air now on 1st and 10. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was hanging up at the 22-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 22 now, here's second and 6. Back to throw. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Legette. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
4th quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. This one caught just past the pylon. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Houston. Here's Elliott for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 43-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They go play action with Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Chiefs first down. On the ground, and it's Giddens. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Attack! Yellow!
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Chiefs 35, Texans 17. Harrison Butker.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it. Close to the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Texans.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play. And a first down.
Another Texans first down. A gain of 60 yards. First down, Houston.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on.
They'll look to throw yet again. Now a screen set up for Barkley. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Get it! Kevin Cougar, 19!
He'll drop to throw. Open man is the tight end right. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. Now it is 1st and goal.
Deputy! 18 Cardinal! Fire, 70.
They'll look to throw again. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Here we go. Trap 60, trap 60. Viking 18.
He'll get that out to Barkley.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal. They'll run with Barkley. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at 2.
It's now 4th and goal.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end. Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. Second and 11. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete.
And on third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here's second down.
Let's go. Hawk 7.
They'll try to set up the screen here. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be taken down. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Come on. Back all 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll get up and stop it with 4 seconds left on the clock. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to get back to a one-possession game. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. And this is a long one. Officially 64-yard field goal attempt. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point.